How can you identify a fledgling bird in summer? Imagine walking through a lush summer habitat and suddenly spotting a tiny bird that looks a bit awkward on the ground or in a low bush. You might wonder if it's hurt or just learning to fly. That's when knowing what to look for can turn a confusing sight into a rewarding birding moment. Fledgling birds are young birds that have recently left their nest but are still figuring out how to survive on their own. They are often seen during the busy summer breeding season when many birds are raising their young. First, look at their feathers. Fledglings are usually fully feathered but may still have some fluffy down on parts of their bodies. Their feathers might seem duller or less sleek than those of adult birds. You might notice their plumage looks a little scruffy or uneven because they are still growing into their adult feathers. Their size is another clue. They are often smaller than adult birds of the same species and may appear a bit chubby or awkward. Next, observe their behavior. Fledglings tend to move slowly or look unsteady on their feet. They might hop or wobble as they try to walk or perch. They often stay close to their parents, who are nearby and still feeding them. If you see a young bird on the ground or low in a bush, it's probably a fledgling. Unlike nestlings that stay in the nest and are mostly featherless or have just a few downy feathers, fledglings are more mobile and visible. Another key sign is begging. Fledglings will often open their mouths wide and make loud begging calls. They might gape, which means opening their mouths very wide, especially when a parent bird is nearby. The inside of their mouths can be bright in color, often red or orange, which helps parents spot where to feed. This begging behavior is a normal part of their learning process. Fledglings are also less wary of humans and other animals. They tend to accept other birds coming close, especially at bird feeders or in busy habitats. This is because they are still learning about danger and don't yet have the fear that adult birds develop to protect themselves. In summary, if you see a small, fluffy, or slightly scruffy bird that looks unsteady, is loudly begging with a wide open mouth, and stays close to adult birds, you are likely looking at a fledgling. They are usually on the ground or perched low in bushes as they practice flying and foraging. Recognizing these signs helps you appreciate the busy, lively world of summer breeding birds and their young as they grow and prepare for independence.